Hey there, everybody. This is officially my first and probably for a very long time only shaving video. I've had this channel for over a year, maybe a year and a half, and don't actually plan on recording very many videos and putting them up, but I decided I would do this one. This is a bit of a special shave. I just turned 40 back on the 28th of August and had some plans, got some thankfully, some people helped me out and got some stuff together so that I could celebrate turning 40 in style. I did some research and found out that Drakkar Noir, pardon me, I'm showing the wrong thing first. I just lost track of where I put it. Oh, there it is. Drakkar Noir came out in 1982, which was the year I was born. And so that is kind of the theme of my, my shave today. Also using a brush that was made by James Ortega and has a 1982 Irish coin on the bottom of it. So a little bit of a theme. I'm not going to shave with the black beauties or the black handle flare tip that are C3, which the black beauties at least puts them in the third quarter of 1982, and so the same thing for the black handle flare tip too. All of those third quarter of 1982. And I'm not going to use any of those, but I am going to use the Merkur Progress long handle. I put a poll out on Facebook for which I should use to shave off this beard, and that's what won it. So I have not had a beard for probably, well, over 2 years, since the beginning of the pandemic, pretty much. Where I work at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, I have to wear a mask all day. And so I did not want to have a beard and a mask because it's very uncomfortable. But I figured that I had a beard when I turned 30, so I would grow a beard out to turn 40. And now that beard is coming off, and I'm very excited about it. So we can get to it. I will say, if you've seen it already, I'm repping Graham the Sundown Bird from Phoenix Shaving. You know, got to rep Graham, so part of the culling, but I've got this shirt, and hopefully the shirts will stay up even if the scents go away. So I'm gonna get started, and this is not gonna be professionally done. I'm going to try to avoid every trope that I hate in YouTube videos. There will be no request for hitting a notification bell or anything like that. And I can't honestly tell you that I'll make another video. So subscribing at your own desire. So gonna go ahead and rinse and start with Preshave and then get going. That's loud and annoying. You know, people should talk more when they're doing this part. When their face is out of camera, so you have something to listen to. Okay, going to use, if I can figure it out enough, if I'm smart enough, I will put a thumbnail up of a picture I took of what all I'm going to use. But I'm starting off with the prickly pear star jelly. I have never shaved off an entire beard with a safety razor. Oh, not like a full beard, just stubble. So a little bit of this is new for me. I also kind of fully expect, especially on this side, that I may have a little bit of bleeding at the end, because apparently beard growth likes to make my skin a little oilier. And so I think there's some blemishes underneath there. Also, shout out to Matt Pisarcik. I didn't used to be a towel wiper during my shaves. And he got that kind of going. Ingrained that in me from watching him do it so much. Okay, as I said, I have never actually shaved with a full beard on before, so applying this is going to be equally as interesting. I'm just also gonna stop looking in the camera, and I'm gonna find out exactly what you gotta do when you have a whole bunch of hair between the brush and your face. I have a feeling that the second pass is going to be a lot more what I'm used to after I get the first pass out of the way. I would also normally be a little bit more, you know, taking my time and enjoying this process. And, oh man, I knew that was going to happen. I'm just going to have to wash this shirt. If I didn't have all this hair, I don't normally do all this scrubbing and everything. I guess I do. My lather looks a lot better when I do because I don't have all this hair in the way. So we'll see how that's going to go. I don't know. My goal is to try to keep this video under 30 minutes, and it's already at 5.5. And I think after the first pass, I'm going to enjoy things like lathering a little bit more. As I said, it has been over 2 years since I had a beard. And honestly, since I've been growing the beard out, it's been about like 6 weeks or so since I have shaved, other than shaving my head. I'm gonna set the Merkur progress on 3. Oh, I forgot I was gonna use a bowl so that I can see all this hair getting washed off. Yeah, it's a mess. Okay, should have done that before. I forgot to prep that part. Okay, here we go. This skin has not felt a blade for quite a while. Well, I'm kind of curious to see how long I could. That is absolutely disgusting. Nobody ever does that on a video. Hey, look at all these pubes coming out of my. Anyway, I was kind of curious how long I'd be able to go before I did have to rinse it out. Not quite as long as I thought I'd be able to go. I also would normally be actually following the grain mapping of my face. But again, when you have this much beard to mow through, I think some things go by the wayside, like actually doing against the, or with the grain and all of that. So I will probably start that officially with my second pass. This is not going to be a pretty shave as far as anybody. You should not watch this video to learn technique of how to do a double edge. Yep, there's the blemishes I was talking about. Oh, I forgot to mention that in this Merkur Progress long handle, I am using a Gillette 7 o'clock black super platinum, which would be my go-to. My favorite blades tend to be the ones, this is why I don't talk while I shave. My favorite blades tend to be the ones that are made in India for some reason or another. The Gillette Winners I also like. And then a couple that are made in the Czech Republic as well. Okay. And now to figure out all this part. Seriously, I should have, I should not talk while I'm shaving. That's what I should do. But I should have, I did catch myself, taking this down with an electric razor. Why does anybody try to do this with, just because it can doesn't mean it should. I hate soul patches, by the way. Nothing against any of you who choose to have one, but I hate it. It gets in the way. It's annoying. And my second and third passes are gonna have to go fast. Oh yeah, now it's falling off. Put that in the bowl too. Ugh. And then your beard hair gets in your mouth. It is kind of interesting that I haven't used a safety razor on my face in 6 weeks. And you kind of wonder if your muscle memory, well, looks a lot worse than it is, you know, will still work when doing that. And it seems to, but I don't want to get too cocky about it. Also, this is probably the most boring video on YouTube for shaving. Except for all the hair. But would it have been as much fun if I had just taken it with a electric razor and then my first shaving video, which probably wouldn't have been now, been some other time, I had some reason to commemorate doing what I just do every day. Holy cow, there is. Even though I'm using the bowl and shaking my razor off into that. I was about to say there's hair everywhere. Well, there's hair on your face too, Brian. Holy cow. What's still on my face? And what's... Okay. It is definitely time to rinse to figure that out. And I'm not even going to show you this. That's disgusting. And that's exactly what it looks like in my toilet right now. It's disgusting. For those that are curious, I am not a advocate of the completely rinse off. That's school of thought. I just dampen the hands and then I move around the soap. I really should have paid attention on that top lip. Move the soap and the Preshave that's left around as if I was applying it again. 2 seconds while I... Okay. Let's see if that holds. Okay, so now my second and third passes, which will hopefully go by much faster, should also look more like real wet shaving. I didn't mention earlier, but how do people talk and not get soap in their mouth? The knot on this is a Fanturion from Chisel and Hound. V11, sure, that sounds right. If you've never checked out James Ortega's stuff, ShaveBrushJimmy. Still hair on. Oh, that's actually on my face still. That's disgusting too. That's a theme for this shave. That's disgusting. Okay. Anyway, if you've never checked out James's stuff, ShaveBrushJimmy does a great job. Used to do the Shawshank tree brushes. I don't know if that'll ever happen again, but if it does, you should get in on them. I don't think you really want to hear me describe the grain mapping in my face. And if you can't see with the directions that I changed, then I don't know what to do for you. but it's not too bad. A lot of it goes, big swaths of my face go in the same direction. Oh, there's still hair in my mouth. I don't know if anybody should really expect the most BBS shave when doing a mow down of a beard like that. So I'm not setting myself up for super high expectations. I wouldn't expect the same as if I had been, oh yeah, those blemishes. If I had been doing this on like a 2-day growth. Oh, I realize I never set the razor back down, so it's still on 3. I'm a pretty mild razor kind of guy. And I probably would have done this on like 2 for a normal shave. More power to you guys with the Jay Leno cleft in your chin. I don't know what I would do if I had that. So in case anybody was curious, it's obviously not the 28th anymore, but I had a 4-day weekend for Labor Day, and I was like, well, I'm gonna wait until then until I can just do my shave in peace and relaxation. My wife does not have off from work today, so she's at work while I'm doing this. Okay. And done. Toilet's still disgusting. I also don't normally wear a shirt when I'm shaving because usually I'm just coming straight out of the shower. And so I can get down there and not have to worry about clothes in a way or stuff like that. As I said, this is not the beginning of some content creation empire. This is, I had a special reason to shave a special time, a special way, and I think it was Greg Tardif from Shaving with Greg Tardif and Hot Dog Lovers of the United States Incorporated that was like, are you gonna put it on the internet? Because that's what he sounds like. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna put it on the internet, I guess doing it on YouTube, I guess makes it last longer or something than if I was just doing it on Facebook. 18 minutes, I'm looking good. I'm not gonna do, I actually normally do a 4-pass shave. I do with the grain, against the grain, across the grain, against the grain, and then my 4th pass is actually oblique from the mid-neck to the mid-cheek to get the jawline, because if I don't do that direction, in addition to the other 3, I'll have stubble there, and it is what it is. But I'm not going to do the jawline direction in this shave. And if I just get DFS, then I just got DFS. This is also not going to be one of those videos where, oh, this is an introductory to wet shaving. Here's what you should do. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. It's kind of my pastime. Like when I'm at work and on my lunch break, I will watch YouTube videos unless there's something else interesting to watch. I watch a lot of shaving videos. I'm not going to bother naming all those channels right now because there's too many of them and I'd leave somebody out and they would probably, wouldn't feel good about it. I did mention Greg Tardif and shaving with Greg Tardif. So now he owes me $5. But I will give a shout out to Matt. Matt, I don't know that have you ever said your name on your video, your last name? It's either Postuma or Postuma. And I'm going to lean on the ah instead of the o sound. Shaving the day. Which kind of sounds like Sean Connery saying saving the day. I never realized it. But he's a good dude. He can currently boast like 130 more subscribers than I can, which is not saying much. Yeah, this is a part where I don't understand how people talk while they shave. Also, if any of you are about to critique me on how I shave, oh, you should be doing this differently. You shave your way, and I'll shave my way. I actually go over the same spot occasionally. And my skin can handle it. Especially when I'm doing against the grain, because I can't stand having hair stubble left there. So, okay. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's a lot nicer. Oh, that part's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna do a 1/3 1/2. I have so much more soap than I need. But that is, I was talking about schools of thought earlier. I am of the hashtag load it like you hate it school of thought. I am an over applier of most everything, which by the way, I didn't even describe at the beginning why my channel name is called what it is. Most all of you who know me from Facebook already know, but I was born without the sense of smell, so I cannot smell anything ever for my entire life, short of some like bionic implant, which would be brain surgery, and I have zero desire to get involved in that. But so the name of the channel is a kind of play on words, I guess. And so don't ask me what things smell like, because all you will get from me is the same text you could read on the manufacturer's website to tell you what it smells like. However, on the other hand, this is kind of the opposite side of it. I actually expect people to paint word pictures for me when they tell me what things smell like. And so, like, I want way more from them than I am able to give them. So that's the way life is. I'll make sure I'm doing everything in the right order that I want. Nope. I was almost about to do my toner. My alum block. One of you jerks is going to make a joke about this in the comments, but I am actually a fan of, this is actually a deodorant, Crystal brand deodorant. You can find it a bunch of places, but it comes in a canister just like the Ozma and Omega, travel alums. I take it out of that completely on purpose. Like, I rip it out. And then I actually find that the round barrel shape, and nobody talks about this. I don't understand this at all, why everybody's like, oh yeah, alum blocks are rectangles. They don't have to be. And maybe your face shape is different. And maybe it wouldn't work as well for you but I'm just rolling this thing up and down my face, more sideways. And it works so much better for me. But weirdly enough, when I shave my head, I prefer the flat rectangle. So, if you haven't ever looked into a round cylindrical alum lock, and yeah, I just told you I overuse stuff. How long is Brian going to spend putting alum on his face? I don't know, as long as he wants to. I have now delved into the crazy talking to yourself features of Greg Tardif's videos, so that's a good time. Clean up in the meantime. But yeah, alum. Don't know why people don't get more of it. This is the travel alum one from Omega, and there's another similar brand. This is, you can see this at like Whole Foods and stuff. Some Thai deodorant stick, but same idea. Just rip that off. I mean, you could use it on that, but like literally I like to up and down, and the handle gets in the way with that. Gotta love the CaYuen. That's how I pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it. I type it. I don't pronounce it. I don't talk to anybody about shaving because nobody in my life likes shaving. Except for people on Facebook, and I don't have to physically actually talk to them. I just type. But anyway, going to just giving the alum a little second here while I'm cleaning stuff up. And then I'm going to start with my post shave. And somebody else in the comments is going to be like, oh my gosh, Brian's got so many different steps to his. No, that's what I like to do. Do you even shave, bro? Just kidding. Somebody needs to make a wet shaving t-shirt. It's like, I know we should knock cartridges, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it should have something knocking a cartridge, and it should say, do you even shave, bro? I would buy it. Just found that out there. Also didn't realize I'm wiping my face with it. I just wiped the counter with it. That's not normal either. When you start recording yourself, stuff goes out of whack. Okay. I am also of the school of thought of alum, witch hazel, balm, then splash. So that is what I'm going to do. And now I look like a cue ball again. Which, whenever I've shaved before, people have always told me that I look a lot younger without a beard. And if there weren't a global pandemic that still required me to wear a mask all day long, then I probably would go back and forth, because I have had some fun beard shapes in the past. But it is just too much to do that with a mask on every day. I would also normally wait periods of time between, between these steps, but I said I wanted to be done in 30 minutes, and I got a minute and a half. So, I'm gonna use my Mysterium serum, which I don't always use, in fact. Oh my Lord, that's too much. Well, Brian, that's why you shouldn't use too much stuff. Well, you know what? I got a bald head. So I'm just going to, like Brian makes the weirdest faces. Somebody's gonna take a screenshot. I'm gonna become a meme. This is not my dream in life. Yeah, kind of like, oh no. I don't think you can, yeah, you can see it. That right there is going to drive me crazy. And I'm going to take care of that later. And shave that off, because that... Oh. Anyway, okay. I'm actually not going to use the Stirling Noir balm that I have at the moment. But I am going to finish it off with Drakkar Noir. Supposedly this is a polarizing scent. I got no idea what it smells like. It came out in the 80s. People like it, people don't like it. I don't know. I don't know if my wife's gonna like it. Who knows? But I'll see when she gets home. So, Was that too much? I'm actually usually of the 3. One on the side, one on the side, one in the back. Maybe occasionally a small one in between those 5 total. 3 to 5 sprays of a cologne. And I haven't really ever been told by anybody that I got too much on. One nick. So we'll go with that. Okay. I'm Brian. I don't even remember if I said my name at the beginning. And this is the first shave video I'll have ever put up on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. There is no promise of any more shave videos. And I will still continue to be very heavily involved in things like Facebook and YouTube, but probably not recording more videos until something else comes along. Okay, have a good day. Bye.